What's up, Raiders? TristenWulf here, bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I want to talk about the fusion event that's going on, a little bit of drama centering around Tholin Foulbeard, whether or not this fusion is still worth doing. Should we stop halfway or keep going? Also want to go over some brand new promo codes that are for everybody, not just for new players this time. We got 3 promo codes to go over. And speaking of new players, I want to talk about how you guys can get the best start in Raid Shadow Legends if you're brand spanking new. So we got a lot to cover today. Let's kill this dragon and jump right into it. All right, guys. So the fusion event is in full swing. We are way more than halfway through. If you haven't started or worked on the fusion event yet, then, you know, just bag it. Save up for the next one. It's a really good fusion, but we're to a point now where you can't really skip much of anything. Now, speaking of skipping, I have been doing pretty good. I've been keeping up with this. Here's the fusion event. I've got most of these Elfie boys. I got a couple more in my inbox, so I should be in pretty good shape to complete this fusion. I don't think I've missed any yet. I've also picked up this guy right here. Now, that means I can skip 4 of the elves and just coast and relax through the rest of this fusion, but I kind of like this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't want to fuse him because here, let's just check him out real quick. Let me see. His name's something like G, like Nasher, right? G, yeah, there he is. There he is, right there. So here he is, Narox Blackthorn, a Skinwalker, defensive type Skinwalker. But look at these skills. His A1 skill has a 30% chance of placing a slow debuff, and it's a 2-hitter. So right out of the gate, I'm thinking might be good for Fire Knight, right? Because it's slow and a 2-hitter. His A2 skill puts ally protection buff on all allies except for him, but gives him a counterattack buff. So think about that. He'll have a counterattack buff. So when he's hit, he's going to counter, hit twice, and put a chance of slow. Again, thinking Fire Knight, but this is the one that caught my eye. His A3 skill has a 50%, you could book it up to 75% chance of putting a provoke debuff for 1 turn, and it cannot be resisted. You don't have to build accuracy as long as this champion's defense is lower than the target's, and it probably will be for a boss fight. Also gives him a 30% reflect buff on all allies. So allies are going to start reflecting damage. He's going to provoke the enemy. The enemy's going to attack him, get reflected, get countered, get slowed, get 2-hittered. And his passive is that when the allies are under protection, if they get hit, he's got a 15% chance of putting a provoke debuff on the attacker. And it's only 15% chance, but every time they get hit, this can go off. No cooldown on it at all. So I don't know. It just looks like a lot of fun. I want to try this guy out. I want to try him out for Fire Knight, and I also want to see how well he does for me in Faction Wars. But if I have to, if crap really hits the fan, then I guess I can dump him into the fusion and complete my fusion. But that's just me. I've been playing this for a few months now, and I'm neck deep in this fusion. What if you're brand new? What if you just started this game? Should you feel bad about missing this fusion? No, guys, not at all. Not at all. Let me first, I'll go over some promo codes. And before we talk about the new player stuff, let's talk about the veteran stuff. So you want to slide over to the promo code tab, and here you can enter 3 different promo codes. Now, I've already entered mine for today, but I'm going to go over all 3 of these promo codes for you. The first promo code is PP500. This promo code will be good, I believe, until the end of the year. And anybody can use it at any level of play, no matter how long you've been playing. Drop in PP500, get free loot. It'll be good until the end of December. The next promo code is Gameleap. Now, I think this promo code is good until the end of August, so you got plenty of time to enter it. You don't have to enter it right away, but get Gameleap entered, and by the end of August, you get free stuff. And the third promo code is Midsummer. Now, I'm not sure how long this one's going to last for. I haven't looked into that yet, but it's good right now. I just used it. You can see I already got the code, already got the collections, and it gave me some nice stuff, right? It gave me a 5-star chicken, 100k gold, and 50 stamina, all things that I'm going to want for this fusion event. So that is a solid one to drop in there right now. But as for new players, there are all kinds of new player codes that you can enter in the first 48 hours of your gameplay. You can enter the promo code Desert Queen. This will start you out the hero Tahanarok. You can enter Tree Hugger. This will start you out with Guardian Ruark. You can enter my personal favorite, Monkey King, and start the game out with Sun Wukong. You could also enter Get Alice. She's a little bit tougher to build, takes a little bit more investment, but holy crap, she's amazing, especially if you're interested in PvP and wave clearing. Get Alice will get you Alice the Wanderer. And sad about missing out on this fusion? Well, don't worry, we got you. You can enter promo code Demon Slayer, and if you enter Demon Slayer, you legit get the fusion hero Tholin Foulbeard without doing the fusion all. The rest of us are here slaving away getting this fusion done. You can get them for free if you start the game, if you start raid right now. But as good as Tholin is, I'd be hard pressed to not pick up Wukong or Alice, but definitely watch some videos. Go check out their kits, see which one you like the best, and start with the one that speaks to you. And if you've already started raid and you maybe want to start an alt account, or you feel bad about missing out this start, there'll be a little thing at the end of this video, a little bit of a little something to show you guys how to start a whole new account from scratch with these heroes. And I'm going to sweeten the pot. If you use the link in the description of this video, you can start out with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 free insane starter heroes. That is 3 epic heroes and 2 legendary heroes if you consider the one you get from the promo code, as well as Corrado. So you'll definitely want to check out the end of this video to see the instructions to get started, to get your raid up and running right. But enough about that. Let's talk about this fusion, right? This fusion event, which has got some drama centered around it. So first things first, if you are pretty new, there are going to be tournaments and there are going to be events happening throughout this fusion. And some of them are worth doing, guys. Some of them you'll want to do to get the loot. You don't have to do them all. You don't have to go, crazy on this, but like this dragon tourney, for example, maybe you can only farm the first few stages of the dragon, but that's okay. You just farm the first few stages and look, you get a lot of good free stuff without a lot of investment, and you can get some good rewards from your tournament bracket as well. You don't have to go nuts. You don't have to push up to the top tier rewards, but definitely take the free stuff while it's there. But don't sweat it too much. Don't try to complete this fusion. You can't at this point in the game if you haven't already started. But what about for those of us who've already started? Is it worth pushing further? Is it worth going deeper on this? Well, I gotta tell you, you know what? Let me just to kind of spoiler alert. I'm going for it. I'm starting up my infinite dragon runs right now. So let's talk about this fusion event for a little bit, and how, whether or not this hero is still worth getting. So first things first, the fusion event, we're like halfway through it. Tomorrow there's a champion summon, a champion chase event, and either tomorrow or Saturday I'm going to go live and I'm going to be pulling on this champion chase event because I got a lot of blue shards set up, and there's a special event going on tomorrow where the blue shards, the lower end shards, have a double chance to drop some legendary heroes, and I didn't get so lucky on my sacreds, so maybe we get a little bit lucky this time on our shards. So make sure you follow my channel and tune in tomorrow so that you can be a part of those summons, and hopefully you can bring me some good luck. But the rest of this looks pretty easy to complete, and I am so far, I think I've crested the hump and I'm going to be able to complete this fusion. But the bit of drama, the concern surrounding Tholin Foulbeard is this post right here. It says, "Hey folks, we've noticed a bug in Tholin Foulbeard, the current fusion event champion. If he manages to land weaken debuff on all enemies with his A1 skill Demon Breaker during an ally attack of his team, he can get an extra turn, even though this extra turn was not intended to occur in this scenario." So what this is saying is, okay, Tholin's got an AoE attack that does have a chance to weaken. So if he attacks as a part of somebody else on your team's attack, right? You got a dual attacker or a team up attacker. Every game calls it something different. But basically, if an ally attacks and it triggers a free attack from Tholin Foulbeard, he will do an AoE attack and place weaken debuffs. And if he successfully sticks weaken on all the enemies, there's a bug that lets him take an extra turn. It basically fills his turn meter and he shoots right down the line. Wherever he was in the line, he shoots right down the line and gets a turn, even though it wasn't his turn. This behavior is an unintended consequence of a technical error in his A1 and is not the way the skill was supposed to work, so we will fix it in one of the future updates. Well, this has got a lot of people's knickers in a twist, let me tell you. This will significantly reduce his damage output if you run him with team-up heroes, with dual attacking heroes. Think about it, right? His A1 is an AoE hit, and it spams weaken, which is going to let your whole team do more damage. It's going to let him do more damage. If he is all the way down at the bottom of the turn meter and you did a dual attack with him, he would shoot to the front of the turn meter and get a turn into the weakens. So we're talking about a significant reduction in the damage output he's going to put out there. And a lot of people aren't happy with that because, you know, people used him on the test server with this bug. Videos went out there showing him doing insane damage, and he was almost on par with some of the monsters of the game, like Thor, for example, for use in Hydra. Does it make him a bad hero? Well, heck no. He is still an insane hero. His damage is top tier. He is totally worth getting. Yeah, it doesn't make him irreplaceable. There are some heroes that are going to be as good as, maybe even better than him, but he is still really heckin' good for a fusion hero, not something that you have to pull. I think Tholin Foulbeard's definitely a hero that you're going to want on your account, especially if you don't have any of those alternatives. And I mean, just for smashing through the event dungeon alone, his kit looks designed to handle the event dungeon. So yeah, I'm not backing off. If this has steered you guys away from pulling Tholin Foulbeard, then you know what? Your account must be more broken than any I've seen, because I can't imagine giving up on a powerhouse hero like this, especially a kick-ass looking dwarf, just because they are correcting an unintended technical error. Little disappointing, but you know, for people who are excited to see the huge numbers off Tholin, but it is what it is. So let me know in the comment section, does this dissuade you from pulling for Tholin? Are you still going for this fusion, or are you backing off a little bit? I can tell you this, if you've gone this far, you're crazy to not finish it out. I mean, the amount of resources you've pumped into it to stop in the middle of this seems wild to me. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to finish this out. I'm looking forward to having this Mad Dwarf on my account. Now, as for you new players, you know, maybe you want to pick up Tholin just to have him, or maybe you want to pick some of those other promo heroes up to start a new account, to get that fantastic start with all of those epic and legendary heroes. This is what you need to do. Make sure you click on the link in the description of this video to support me and my channel. Or you can scan that QR code. That works just as well. If you do this, you will get a crazy powerful start with 3 free heroes. You'll start out with the legendary hero Karato, a serious damage dealing hero. This guy drops some nukes. He is fantastic into Fire Knight. He will help carry you through some dungeons, and my God, does he drop some ungodly damage. And when you get to rank 15, at level 15, you will pick up the epic hero Ugo. Ugo is such a strong unit that many people build multiples of her. She's widely regarded as a legendary hero in epic heroes clothing. She's got defense breaks. She can bring your whole party back to life. She can heal your team. Stupid strong unit to have on your team, and you get her for free at level 15. But that's not all. Once you hit level 30, you will get onto your team Lady Annabelle, who is like having a walking, talking lifesteal set for your team right there with you. Her attacks heal your team based on the damage she's done. She can place Revive on Death on your units, and her passive heals her every time one of your teammates or an enemy's teammate dies. It is a crazy passive and a crazy unit to have on your team. And on top of all of that, make sure you go over to the promo code section. And in the promo code section, you can enter one of the many promo codes listed in the description of this video. That way, you will start out the game with 2 legendary heroes, and you will pick up 2 additional epic heroes by level 30. That's 4 free god tier units right at the start of the game. It is the perfect time to start Rage Shadow Legends. But what if you already started? What if you've played in the past? Well, what if you want to make an alt with this insane start? Or what if you want to, I don't know, maybe you downloaded it but never really played it. Now you want to give it an honest shot, but you haven't installed your computer. It's okay. It's okay. This is what you need to do. First, you're going to want to fire up your Plarium account, and then you're going to log out. and uninstall the program. Once uninstalled, you're going to click the link in the description of this video, on my YouTube channel, or scan that QR code. Once you do that, it's going to take you to a site where you can download Raid. You're going to register using a brand new email and then launch Raid. Complete the tutorial, and once you're in, you're in. Kerato will be waiting right there in your inbox. Now it's time to get raiding. Grind up a little bit and get to level 10. It'll only take a few minutes, and once you get to rank 10, the insane hero Tagore will be in your inbox. Now level 10 will be over in the blink of an eye, so it's back to the grind with these two insane heroes. Now once you hit level 20, bam, right there in your inbox, you will have the absolutely broken epic hero Ugo. Now we've got a little bit of work to do. It may take a little bit of grinding, but as soon as you hit level 30, right there will be Lady Annabelle to round out your account. That's two legendary heroes, Kerato and the promo code, and three epic heroes, Tagore, Ugo, and Lady Annabelle, to support your team. Fantastic start for Raid. You're going to be so far ahead of other people who didn't use this code. So click on that link right now. Support my channel, support yourself with the best start in Raid. No better time than right now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, Raiders.